Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and today I am here with another collaboration for you guys, and I'm really excited about it. I'm doing this collaboration with Lil Ms Nat. I will link her channel up here and in the description box down below. I have collaborated with her before, and she is so amazing. I just love her. Her energy is so positive and sweet, and she is such a good friend. So, I have my rainbow little ears on. I know I'm always wearing a different headband, but I just think it's fun. So this one I actually got for when I do my Pride looks in June, but I figured I'd wear it today because today we're doing an Earth Day collaboration, and we decided that we wanted to do this. Lil Ms Nat actually came up with the idea because we're both really passionate about the earth and, you know, our carbon footprint and recycling and all of that stuff. So my husband and I both recycle pretty much everything you possibly can. And if our local recycling company doesn't take something, but a facility does, we usually go and take it to there. I think it's something that's really, really important. And to celebrate Earth Day, we figured we would do a look inspired by Earth Day. So I want to do a look that is like blue for the ocean, you know, which is also very important to not litter in the ocean. We have a lot of animals that are dying because, you know, there's so much pollution in our waters. And so I want to use blues. I want to use greens for the trees and the leaves and the grass. I want to use yellow for the sun. And I haven't decided if I'm going to incorporate any other colors, but I am going to use the Ace Beaute Slice of Paradise palette. I used that in a video recently as well. I will link that up here if you haven't seen it. It was my collaboration, my photo inspiration collaboration with Angie, so from 4F Beauty. But this is what it looks like, and I just think it has all the colors that I could ever want for this look. But I also just received very kindly in the mail from Blush Tribe with a personal note from Selma, the owner. I received the Munaza palette, which is one of the few palettes from Blush Tribe that I don't own. So I might dip into this as well. I'm going to do a separate video with just the Munaza palette as well. But I might dip into this because it has some blue aqua shades, and I think it has a gold. So this is what the palette looks like. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let me actually show you the front of it. There we go. And it comes with a sleeve that has the same artwork. I just think their artwork is always so beautiful. Same thing with Juvia's Place. And this is the Munaza palette. And I haven't even taken the plastic off. There we go. So, and the shade names are printed in there, but I think this will be also a really good palette to use. As you can see, my background is different. I'm actually at my parents' house pet sitting. So before I filmed in the bathroom upstairs, this is one of the bathrooms downstairs. So I am filming here, but I might dip into this and this, maybe use that yellow. This just has so many different shades of blue that I absolutely love. And I might, you know, incorporate some other colors, but I just want it to be something really colorful. Also, like, rainbows are part of nature, so I thought, why not wear my rainbow ears, like I said before, and also I could even do a rainbow look, but I've done a couple of those recently. So anyhow, let's get into the look, and I can't wait to see what Lil Ms Nat creates because she's always so creative and her looks are so beautiful and she's so talented. So I cannot wait to see what she does. And I know that she's going to be talking a lot more in her video about Earth Day and, you know, the importance of recycling and all of that stuff and reducing your footprint. So I'm very excited to watch her video. So yeah, so I'm pet sitting for my parents' dogs. They have two dogs. They have Allie, who is a chocolate lab, and they have Kai, who is a Mastador. So he's a mix between a Mastiff and a Labrador. They are both very big dogs, but Kai is significantly bigger than Allie. And Kai, if you have been watching me for a while, you remember that I pet sat for them a little while back. And when my parents first got him, he was crazy. Like, he had so much energy and he had no training whatsoever. And he was just insane. And I pet sat for him within the first couple of weeks of my parents getting him, and it was nuts. He was nuts, but he has calmed down a lot. He's been neutered and he's calmed down a lot, and yeah, he's been a lot of fun. He likes to cuddle. He likes to get in bed with you, and he's big. So I think I'm going to start with the shade Bluebell right here. And I'm just going to go into that and put that in my crease. I might actually put that... I want to do something different. Hold on. Yes, I do. Okay. I lied. I'm going to go into Daffodil, which is the yellow shade first. And I'm going to put that in the front of my crease. I found out in my last video just how pigmented this yellow is. It's so pretty. It's like a neon yellow, like almost like a day glow yellow. So, and the weather has been really nice except for yesterday when we had tornado warnings and it was raining like crazy. But other than that, we've had really good weather. It's been not too hot, not too cold, and so I've been sitting on the deck and like hanging out with the dogs, playing with them, playing with Kai in the backyard. My parents have a huge backyard, so that's nice because I still walk him, but I don't have to walk him every time. Like he can play in the backyard and go to the bathroom and stuff too, so that's really nice. Okay, and then the next shade I'm going to go into is called Kiwi, and it is this bright like grass Kelly green shade. But I had to figure out the setup of how to film while I'm here because I'm not used to it. So I had to bring all my stuff, and so you might see a couple videos in this bathroom. I might move to the upstairs bathroom. I love the upstairs bathroom, and if you remember my videos when I did them in the upstairs bathroom, it's a very pretty bathroom. It's a bathroom that they had built after I moved out of my parents' house, and on my nose, and it, so it has a really pretty nice background to look at, but it doesn't have great lighting when it's nighttime, and it's nighttime right now. So I figured I would film in here where the lighting is much better, and then maybe in my next video I will be back to filming in that bathroom. Okay, and now I'm going to go into the shade Bluebell, which is that beautiful bright blue shade. And like I said, I might use the Minaza palette, but I haven't decided yet. I might just do it. I mean, I'm definitely going to do a video just with that palette, but I might incorporate it in this one as well. I haven't decided. But I'm so excited because I got a shipping confirmation that my Neon Dreams palette is coming in the mail from Blush Tribe. And that palette just looks amazing. It's so beautiful. So many neon colors. I think neon colors are something that isn't done enough in makeup, and it can just be so beautiful. And they have neon pigments as well, but they decided to do a neon press pigment palette, which I think is awesome because sometimes neon pigments can be a little bit difficult to work with because they're a little bit dry in formula. Okay, I really like the way that looks. But I need a very light shade. Let's see, I think the Minaza palette has one. Yeah, I'll use Sapphire, which is this shade right here. And I'm just going to put that on my brow bone. And I'm going to use this Juvia's Place brush. This one right here. Just wanted to make sure I cleaned it off. Actually, I don't know. I'll put on this one first, but I might go over top of it with like a baby blue. Most people don't put a baby blue as like a highlight shade for your brow bone, but I think it could pretty. And like I told you guys, I've been loving doing my brows last. I don't know why, but I just feel like it looks better and I just like it better. I feel like, oop, wrong palette. Where's my other palette? How do I lose a palette when I haven't even moved? You know what I mean? I need the shade Kiwi again because I kind of got rid of some of it when I put the brow bone highlight on. And now I have a million brushes in my hand. I love the Ace Beaute palettes too. Like, they are such good quality. I have the 4 of them, and I haven't done like a dedicated video to them, to most of them. I did a Galentine's Day look. Actually, that was my collab with Lil Ms Nat, so that'll be linked up here. And I used the Fallen or Paradise Fallen palette, which is the purple palette, in that one. And that palette is beautiful as well. But I haven't used the classical palette or the classical Paradise palette, and I have not used the what is it called? The, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on it. The Blossom Paradise palette. I don't know. Okay, so I don't even think I want to cut my crease. Blush Tribe shimmers, usually you don't have to, so I'm going to take some glitter glue. I found my glitter glue, so yay. And I'm just going to put that all over my lid. And then I'm going to go in with some of these shimmers. And I might just stick with these 3 shades for this look. I kept thinking of how I could incorporate brown for like the earth. But I don't know, maybe I'll put some brown on the lower lash line, but I don't know. I just don't feel like brown eyeshadow sometimes, you know what I mean? Or hardly ever. But sometimes it can be pretty. But, oop, out of focus. But I just don't know if that's what I want to do today. I don't know if I want to incorporate any brown. Okay. So I'm going to take this little flat shader brush from Juvia's Place. It's a very weird flat shader brush looking thing. And I'm going to go into Aftab, which is right here, and then maybe this one right there. Ooh, but what about Amanda? Hold on. They have so many pretty blue shimmers. So this one is really gorgeous too. So I'm probably going to use these 3. So let me know in the comments if you recycle and what are your thoughts on all of that stuff. And also leave me in the comments if you have any plans for Easter. Are you going out of town? My parents went to Maine to visit family. I'm very jealous. Maine is my favorite place on earth. Well, actually, that's not true. I have 2 favorite places on earth. My 2 favorite places on earth are Maine, Portland, Maine, and Winnipeg in Canada. Winnipeg, Manitoba. Okay, that's pretty, but I want to go a little bit more blue. So I'm going to put the shade Kimberly over top of it. This is not the best flat shader brush. I mean, I'm sure it's good for like cutting the crease and stuff like that, but I don't feel like it's the best for packing on color. But because I'm not at my house or my place, I did not bring all my brushes. And yeah, I kind of forgot my flat shader brush. So this is what we're working with, because this would be a lot easier to pack on if I had a better brush. If I pat. And I have some really cool new face brushes that I'm going to use. Oh my gosh, I could literally do this all day. And look at these bristles. These are from Lime Crime. And they had them on Amazon because Lime Crime actually, Amazon is an authorized dealer for Lime Crime. So they sell a lot of Lime a lot of Lime Crime stuff on Amazon, and I got a bunch of Amazon gift cards for my birthday and for Christmas, so I was like, yes please, yes please. In addition to the Minaza palette, she also sent me some of their titanium dust pigment, like loose pigments. So I can't wait to play with those as well. So now I'm going to go into the shade Amanda. This is a very unique shade. It reminds me a lot of one of the shades from the Riviera palette from what I've seen. I don't own the Riviera palette, but that's what it reminds me of 100%. So it's like a cornflower blue. So I'm going to put it on the rest of my lid, but then I'm also going to grab a blending brush and put it like kind of into my crease as well. That is so pretty. I don't know why this palette was not, this was one of the palettes, I don't remember the story, so I don't want to repeat anything, but I remember hearing that this was a palette that not a lot of people purchased from Blush Tribe or something, and I don't know why. It's gorgeous, and the people that I have seen use it really love it, and now I'm one of them, because that is beautiful. Blush Tribe does amazing shimmers, just like Juvia's Place. I think the two brands have very similar formulas, but still different enough. And I also received an, I'm going backwards in my conversation. I also received an email confirmation that my Certify Affinity 2 palette also shipped, which I'm so excited about. If you haven't seen that palette, definitely look it up online. It's a green and blue palette. It's the palette of my dreams, and I'm so excited for it. So we're going to be using some new products also in terms of like the face. Today we're going to be using the Kylie Cosmetics setting powder. What did I do with those products? I might have to go get them. We'll do that when we get there. But I got the Kylie Cosmetics setting powder and the Kylie Cosmetics setting spray. So it came in the mail, I think, a couple days ago, and I haven't tried it. I don't use a lot of Kylie Cosmetics. I bought her Halloween collection, and I bought her birthday palette, and that's about it. But what I have used of hers is, I like it. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. So I'm going to use a foundation I haven't used in a long time. It is my Fusion Ink foundation from YSL. The only thing I don't like is that this turns into that, and then this is a wand. And I know this foundation's a little dark, but the concealer is going to be really light, so it blends out nicely. So, and I like to mix this with a little bit of Shape Tape on my face. It gives really nice coverage. But I like this foundation. I think this foundation is very underrated. I don't see a lot of people using it, but I've really liked it anytime that I've used it. So, but then I forget about it. I don't think it's worth the price tag though. I mean, it's definitely on the higher end. It's not like in the $60 range like some foundations, but it is, I think it's about, I think I paid like $40 for it. I've had it for a while though. This lighting makes me look so red. I mean, I know people with pale skin have a tendency to kind of be red anyway, but I'm not normally this red. I think I used too much Shape Tape. And I feel like no matter what I do, I always get foundation in my hair. Does anybody have that problem? And I wear a headband. but I still get foundation in my hair. I just can't help it. Here we have some excess eye primer there. I'm gonna go back in with the yellow and re-intensify it because I feel like it's, well, no, it's there, but I'm gonna kind of drag it down my face. The Shape Tape lightened up the foundation just a little bit. I did purchase the Jeffree Star Star Sealer, or whatever it's called. I purchased it, I was smart about it this time, and I purchased it from the Morphe store. Not Morphe store, but Morphe online. Because I went on his website, and immediately it started the same thing happening to me, where I was waiting in line, online, like in queue. And I was like, no, this is not happening again, because the last time it took me like an hour to order, and I just was like, I don't have time for that today. So then I remembered, oh right, they have it on Morphe.com. So, and good thing I ordered it from Morphe.com, because Jeffree Star's website said that they were not guaranteeing the shipping times, and that so the normal processing time on his website is like 3 to 5 days, and that's 3 to 5 business days. And for some reason recently he has been launching everything on a Friday, so then that's already 2 days that they're not working on your order. And then he said for launch day you have to wait, or you have to add an additional 3 to 5 business days. And I was like, no wonder it took like 2.5 weeks to get my Blue Blood palette. You know what I mean? Like that's a lot of time. So I ordered it from Morphe, and I think I already got my shipping confirmation. So I'm happy that I did that. Let me go grab the setting powder and the setting spray, and I'll be right back. Okay, so while I was off camera, I went ahead and I put on my brows, and I did add a little bit of the yellow in the inner corner. So let me just, I feel like I put too much of the eyeshadow primer on, and it's leaving like a little white cast. Okay, so this is the Kylie Cosmetics setting powder, and brush. This is the Kylie Cosmetics setting spray. And at first I was like, oh, the black packaging, like, I mean, it looks sleek, but I wanted something different. And I got something different because it's pink, which I think personally is really cute. So as I mentioned, it's nighttime, and I am going to, after I finish filming this, I am going to go relax. My best friend lives in Canada, and he and I don't get to see each other very often, obviously, because he lives in Canada and I don't. I have to smell everything. Doesn't smell like anything, really. So when we want to hang out, we tend to just get on video chat on Facebook, and we watch movies on Netflix. So we were probably going to do that today. So I'm just going to take my sponge and use this. Nope, still doesn't have a smell. I'm excited. I don't know what we're going to watch. We might watch Thor, because I haven't seen the new one. I'm not a huge Marvel movie fan. I mean, I see them all, but I mean, it's not always my first choice. My first choice is always a scary movie, but he watches a lot of scary movies with me, and I can't find anybody else to watch scary movies with me. But so I kind of owe him like a different kind of movie, so we'll see. This is the translucent powder. It does come in different shades. But yeah, so we might watch Thor. And also, I don't think I want to watch a scary movie because I'm pet sitting by myself, so. And then this is the setting powder. It has like a pink top. So, I mean, so far so good. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll let you know in my next video whether I felt like it kept my makeup in place or not. I'm gonna take this brush, I think. Why are my ears, like, why do they look so red? When I look in the mirror behind, like there's a mirror behind you guys, and this is very flimsy. When I look in the mirror behind you guys, my ears do not look red. But for some reason in this lighting and on camera, they look like tomatoes. I don't understand. Oh, this brush just feels nice on the face. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of setting spray, and then we'll go in with highlighter. I have a new highlighter as well. Ooh, that smells good. That's like a, that smells so good. That's like, it's just a very kind of like clean, fresh, like, but not strong, with like a little bit of sweetness. I don't know how to explain it. I'm going to do the lower lash line before we go into the rest of the face. And gosh, that smells really good. But it, like I said, it's very light, very faint. It's not overpowering. It's not going to like make somebody sick if they're sensitive to smells. So that's nice. So I'm going to use Deep End. I use this liner and I just dropped the top, so I'll have to remember to put that on. I use this liner probably more than any other eyeliner I own. It's by, ow, oh, I just scratched my eyelid, or not my eyelid, my lower lash line a little bit. I need to sharpen it, but it's by Urban Decay, and I just love the shade. It's just so, really needs to be sharpened. But do you think I brought my sharpener here? Because I didn't. Okay, so actually I was going to go into the, I'm trying to think. Okay, for the outer corner, I'm going to use the shade Macaw, which is this right here. And a macaw, which I'm sure most of you know, but if you don't, it's a bird. It's a parrot. And I can't stand it when the dogs bark at nighttime when I'm here by myself. It scares me every time. And these birds can be passed on in like a will because they live for that long. They can live for like 80 or 90 years. Okay. I used to work at an animal hospital, and when I did, we actually did exotics there. So we had a few people that brought in their macaws, and they are stunning. They're beautiful creatures. Okay, I'm trying to grab this palette and it's not cooperating. There we go. So I think for the front part, I want to use, I think I want to use Amanda, which is what I have on my outer corner on the top. Oh, I love this shade. I want to do like an all blue look with this. Actually, what I want to do with this palette is a palette bingo. That would be fun. And I think for my inner corner, I'm going to use the highlighter that I'm using because I've seen other people use it for their inner corner. So I got this little set from Ofra, and it's so cute. It's the tiniest thing ever, but you know, it was $9. So it was on sale. I had a coupon and it was $9. So it has 3 items. It has the Makeup Fixer Spray from Ofra, the tiniest little setting spray ever. But that would be good for traveling. And then it has 2 other items. It has the Pillow Talk highlighter. Look at how tiny that is. And this is it, literally. Isn't that adorable? I think that is the cutest thing ever. And the good thing about it is highlighter lasts for so long. Like, you can use the same highlighter over and over and over again for months and months and months and still have tons of highlighter left. So I feel like I don't need all my highlighters in full size. And then it comes with the teeny tiniest little liquid lipstick in the world. and it is called Treasure. So we might wear that today, who knows. So I'm just going to put the highlight in my inner corner really quick, and then I will put it on my face. And it's like a pinky toned, like icy type of highlighter. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump you guys. Oh, that's so pretty. Ofra has some of the most beautiful highlighters ever. Like the formula is just like wet looking. Okay, so I like that a lot. All right, so now we can put it on our face. So I need a highlighter brush. And I'm going to use my Lime Crime brush. I really like this brush for highlighter. They have the prettiest brushes. This one doesn't have like glitter in it, but I absolutely love this brush. I didn't think I would like it as much as I do. Let me put in some more setting spray. You guys know I love my highlight to be blinding. Okay, that might have been too much. Hold on, I want it to dry a little bit first. Oh, that's so pretty. It's like the Nikki Tutorials glazed donut one, but it's just more pinky toned. I feel like this brush really like blends in the highlighter instead of having it just be like a big stripe on your face, which is what I like the most because it's thicker and denser. I also like the Sigma brush that I recently got. And then I guess we're gonna do bronzer and blush, and then we're done, and lips, and we're done. So I'm gonna use this brush, this one here, for the bronzer. I don't know if it's gonna be, that definitely works. I am such a sucker for cute brushes. I think the set was like, I don't know, it was like $19.99 or something like that on Amazon. See, I got like foundation in my hair everywhere, my little baby hairs. I'm not going to put on a lot of bronzer on the forehead because I do feel like this foundation is too dark for me. I look yellow toned, or at least I feel like I do on camera. Again, in the mirror, I don't look yellow toned, but I don't know. And I'm going to use the same brush for my blush, which is the Smashbox blush that I've had forever and a day. And I have like not even made hardly a dent. But I love blush, and it's the most beautiful, like bright pink. Especially when you put on as much as I do. Okay. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of my, I'm not even finishing sentences. I just want to tone it down a little. Clean that up a little. And then I'll put on my mascara, my Bad Gal Bang. I can't wait to use the mini again. And I think from now on I will only buy the mini if I buy it, because I don't know what it is, but when I got the mini from Sephora, somebody, I think it was my friend Jen, had commented that she thought it was, or she had heard it was the flexibility of the wand, maybe. I don't know, but, I mean, that makes sense, but I just feel like the mini one of this, which, again, normally I don't like mini products, well, as I'm using a lot of mini products, but as far as mascara goes, I don't usually like the mini versions of them, but the Too Faced Better Than Sex one and the Bad Gal Bang, I seem to like the miniature ones better than the full size. I just feel like, I mean, this works, don't get me wrong, but the miniature one just was easier And I felt like it made my lashes longer and thicker than this one does, even though this one works pretty well. Okay, so for my lips, I'm gonna take the foundation off. My lips are dry today. I think I am gonna use the new one and see how I like it. Treasure is what it's called. The pollen is unreal today in this area. Ooh, that's darker than I thought it was gonna be. And it's more brown toned than I thought it was gonna be. But it's pretty. And since it's brown toned, maybe, well, not so much on the camera, but when I'm looking in the mirror, literally this video is me just being like, this looks different on camera than on in person. And this smells like coconut cream pie. I don't know how I feel about this color with this look. It's very in your face. But we're gonna leave it because I'm not going anywhere anyway. And it is pretty. Okay. I like it. So this is the finished look. I cannot wait to see what Lil Ms Nat does because she's amazing and I love her accent too. She lives in Texas and she is, I think she's originally from New Orleans, but her accent is just, I could listen to it all day. So anyhow, I hope you guys will go check her out. If you're not already subscribed to her, please do. Let her know I sent you, show her some love. And as always, while you're watching this, I will be watching her video. I really like the way this turned out, I have to say, for myself. I like it. And I think that it's perfect for Earth Day because I think the colors represent, you know, different elements of the earth. And I think it's fun. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you so, so much. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.